Guten Abend. Wie geht's? Alles gut?
Hey, what's up guys? So today we're up at the top of Blackcomb and we thought we'd just take a minute and talk to you guys about our recent injuries from snowboarding. I recently hurt my foot and Chris recently hurt his butt.
My tailbone.
His tailbone.
The coccyx.
Yeah, and we got both injuries on video, so we'll show those clips for you guys as well. But yeah, I just want to talk about like the thought process and like everything that led to those injuries so that hopefully you guys can avoid getting injured snowboarding too, because it sucks. You end up having to take a bunch of time off. So for my injury, it was last week. I was on day 5 of riding straight, like 5 days in a row riding with TJ. It was a powder day and we were riding in the trees.
All right, we are rolling. Oh! Are you okay?
Yeah. I was on a demo board, so it was a board that I'd only had a couple of runs on, so I wasn't quite used to the board. And I was also just tired from riding 5 days straight. So my body was tired, and I think mentally too, I wasn't 100% into it. I was kind of just going with the flow, not really into it. And yeah, and because it was TJ's last day, I was like trying to push myself, trying to get some things on video and probably just pushed myself too hard. So it was, I was in the trees at the top of like a small like tree chute, and it was like a little small drop, and I went to do it and my board just kind of kicked out from underneath me and I went feet first into a tree, and pretty much immediately I felt like a sharp pain in my right foot. I thought I could have broken a bone or broken my ankle.
My ankle hurts. Your right ankle?
Yeah, just looking back on it, I just made so many mistakes that led to that injury. So yeah, not feeling 100%, feeling like I was a bit, my body was tired, mentally not being with it, trying to push myself because it was TJ's last day, and also just being on a new board that I had never ridden before and not really giving myself a chance to get comfortable on that new board. So definitely, yeah, those were all the mistakes I made, and then it led to me having to take like 3 days off of snowboarding, and then I'm still like not 100%. My foot is feeling pretty fine, but yeah, hesitant to push my riding. So yeah, that's my story. Well,
and you're on the Coho as well?
No, I was on the Jeremy Jones board.
Is the powder one?
It was a powder board,
so
yeah.
It's not even slightly different, it's like totally different board.
It's totally different board, yeah.
Right.
So really different, yeah. So yeah, Chris, what was your injury story?
I gotta wipe my eyes. They're tearing up. The story is really heartbreaking. And the wind.
It's just windy.
So I hurt my coccyx doing the butter nose roll 360 vid, also known as the Cab 3. Basically, it was towards the end of the day. I was also coming back to riding after a long time off, so like 5-6 years without really riding, and then on my 3rd day back, I think it was, had been doing a lot of these tricks all day, and then by the end of the day, I think it was just a mix of mentally and physically being tired, not being able to focus, and then also feeling, because I'd done all of them before, then it should have been quite easy to do. So just coming into the trick really lazy, not getting a good pop, and then just wiping out on the landing, smacking my butt.
Yeah, it looked really painful.
Nobody likes those ones. You just feel it like going up your spine right from your butt.
Yeah.
Okay, just need a minute. Oh, that hurt a little bit.
It was a painful one, yeah.
Yeah, so I think a lot of injuries, people get these from this point, like towards the end of the day, when they're just not focused mentally.
Mm-hmm.
But then the other thing I would say too is, having got lots of injuries over time, is just listening to your body. So when you get injured, then just knowing like, okay, my body is telling me I'm hurt, go rest, rather than just pushing yourself and then making it worse.
Well, they led to, how many days did you have to take off?
It's about 5, I think, something like that. I was a bit more conservative because I'm here for the season. But yeah, making sure that it felt better rather than, mostly good and then just going back out again.
you know, when you're getting over that hump of feeling 100% throughout the day, is starting to detune your riding, taking it easy again. Or if you're riding multiple days in a row, you know, you take one day to ride maybe with your family or with some like friends, or take a day to teach somebody, and just, you know, take it easy. Give yourself time to recover.
Yeah, like a mellow half day, something like that.
Yeah, we're kind of on a half day today.
Yeah. And then I think also too, difference from mine and Kevin's. Kevin's been riding like every year a lot, whereas for me, having that big gap, you know, like a bit of riding, big gap in between, and then when you're coming back and you're starting to get back into the riding, you feel like you're as good as you were at the high point of the last time you were riding. When actually I wasn't.
Take some time to build it back up.
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome. Well, I hope these stories will help you guys stay safe out there in the mountain, learn from our mistakes, and we're gonna try to learn too and avoid these in the future. Stay nice and healthy. Yeah.
Ow. That hurt.
Awesome, guys. Thanks, Chris, for sharing your story.
Thanks. Thanks, Dr. Phil.
We'll see you guys in the next
See ya.
video.